All right, guys, we'll get started here in just a few minutes. And by the way, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, well, happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. All right, of course, there is that tune there that you're listening to is a classic song written by my dad. It's called Funeral for a Turkey. Nah, I'm just kidding. He wrote that song during the pandemic lockdown when he was stuck in Italy. And he says that song came to him in his dreams or while sleeping, and he calls the song with no name. It has a kind of a Clint Eastwood Western vibe to it, right? Like The Man with No Name. Anyway, if you like the song, check out the link below in the show notes to check out the other songs. So for today, we're talking about what appears to be the web browser of the year, one writer called FLOORP. See, that's what happens when I drink too much wine. I wind up on the FLOORP. One writer called FLOORP the web browser of his dreams. I always thought it was blondes, brunettes, and so on, but anyway, FLOORP is a cutting-edge web browser that combines the trusted foundation of Mozilla's Firefox with a unique Japanese perspective. Look, if they make FLOORP the way they make Lexus cars, the best cars in the world, I think FLOORP is going to be fantastic. All right, let's see. Offering users an exceptional online experience, this open source browser prioritizes privacy, customization, and security. FLOORP is transparent, with no user tracking or data sharing. And it's completely open source with a strict no tracking policy and full transparency. Your personal information remains private. Okay, I'm totally cool with that. So we'll take a look here. Give me a minute to set this up. We'll take a look at a video I shot a few days ago. Just a short video. We'll take a look at FLOORP. I will say this about FLOORP. I installed this on this machine here. This Lenovo originally had Windows 7. Yes, that Windows 7. It still runs. I'm running Linux Mint right now. And I got to tell you, FLOORP felt really zippy and fast. I was quite impressed by the quality of FLOORP so far, at least in terms of its speed, its use, and its customizations. Alright, so let's go ahead and play the video here from a few days ago of FLOORP. Alright, so welcome to FLOORP. and I believe it's available for both Linux and Windows. I had to search for the documentation on how to install FLOORP. I don't think I saw it in the Software Center for Linux Mint. Anyway, it's not that difficult to install, to follow the instructions. So you see here we have the default web page for FLOORP, some shortcuts. Again, this thing is highly customizable. There are, I believe, 3 settings that we'll see here. It's basic, something, and then advanced settings. And of course we got some Japanese writing there. It is from Japan. There is some English documentation to help you out with this new web browser. Do we really need another web browser? I guess there's room for everybody. I mean, currently my 2 favorite browsers are probably Chrome and Brave. I use Firefox occasionally, but I thought I read somewhere Firefox might be going bankrupt or something. I don't know, maybe I read it wrong. I can't remember. I didn't check to see if this is available for Android or iPhones yet. So to the right you can see a bunch of, there's a sidebar to the right with a bunch of shortcuts. Again, running this on a quite outdated machine. It felt like I was running this on a brand new machine. I did notice that the option for tracking data information for privacy settings on this is grayed out, blocked out, true to what FLOORP is saying. We have uBlock ad blocker by default. By the way, this show is ad-free, courtesy of you supporters, and thank you. If you would like to continue to see more ad-free shows like this, then it's made possible by you. So check out the links below in the show notes. Okay. No data collection. Of course, you have the choice to turn this on or off, and really any piece of technology should be ultimately your choice in how to use it, right? It's all about freedom. You can import browser data, choose a template. So basic, default, and advanced. I think I went with advanced if I recall. I don't think one choice is necessarily better than the other one. Of course, you can change this later if you so choose to. Browser design. And of course my phone is buzzing with messages for Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know why it's called FLOORP. It almost sounds like the next Godzilla movie. Godzilla versus FLOORP. Just a thought. So some shortcuts on the default page for FLOORP. Of course, these can be deleted and changed. I did test to see if I could play videos from the start without any tweaking, and I believe I was able to play videos. Didn't have to install any extensions or anything else. Oh, look at that handsome guy. I wonder who that is. Now you may notice a little bit of sputtering on the screen while you're watching this. That's just my outdated processor here, but without the screencasting and all the tabs open, without that, this runs quite zippy. I was quite impressed by FLOORP. They need a better name. I mean, you know, when we think of quality cars, think of Lexus. It just sounds like it would be a quality name. Lexus. Instead of FLOORP from Japan. Just a thought. You can't judge a book by its cover, as they say, and I guess you can't judge a web browser by its name. But I would like to know where the name FLOORP came from. I have no idea. Maybe I'll ask the designers. All right. I'll stick around for a little bit longer. I don't expect anybody on. I mean, today is a holiday. I just had a little bit of free time here before I start my day here in Ohio. And by the way, this Thanksgiving holiday, to save on Christmas gifts, just talk politics, and you won't have to worry about buying any Christmas gifts for any friends or family members. I love that joke. Oh, how true that is. Alright, so I was looking at some Chromebook news to see if there would be any kind of support or something similar to OBS Studio that I use, and the video editor Kden Live. So far, nothing new for that. Of course, today's Chromebooks are certainly capable of running those applications, but so far I haven't seen any, at least not yet. And that's basically the only few reasons why I don't use a Chromebook full time. They run great, by the way. Zero maintenance, affordable Linux powered machines. I just wish I could use the software that I like, you know, for what we do here. Alright. The song is called True Love. True Love Never Dies. Written and composed by Dad from Italia. Thank you, Dad. Now, true that is. When all is said and done, true love never dies. Alright. I don't see anybody in the chat. That's to be expected on this holiday. So, check out FLOORP if you're looking for pure speed. Check out FLOORP, the new web browser, which might be the web browser of the year. And I might have to keep this one. I gotta ask him though, why did you pick the name FLOORP? Anyway, FLOORP. Alright, that's all I have for this one. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. You guys know how to reach me. I'll catch you on the next one. Arrivederci, my friends.